What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Eric, and thank you for being here today. In this video, we're going to watch L791 come street running through downtown Clearwater and head to the Belleair siding to pick up some cars and head to Tampa. Unfortunately, I was having some audio technical difficulties throughout this video, so for the most part, I'm going to try to voice over it, but if it does get too annoying, I do apologize. But despite that, we are in downtown Clearwater, and we have two GP40-3s headed in our direction. Unfortunately, we're not going to hear any horn blowing from them because downtown Clearwater is a no-horn zone. They're traveling this way today long hood forward, which is common on the Clearwater Subdivision. Sometimes they'll pull long hood forward back to Tampa, sometimes they'll come long hood forward to Clearwater. And today, as you'll see in a minute, they're definitely going to need both those GP40s. They're about to hook up a pretty big train for the Clearwater Subdivision. I've known about these tracks running through downtown Clearwater for a long time, but I don't think I've ever seen a train street run on them. After rediscovering my hobby for trains, I wanted to make sure I captured it. And that's why I'm here today. And it's unfortunate the audio had to get corrupted, but I'm not going to let that stop me from sharing this moment with you guys. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's always nice getting away from the crew. But man, I'll tell you, it's cool watching these GP40s move through the streets of Clearwater. I had to mute the audio completely here, it was so bad, but here's our beautiful GP40-3 locomotives. Anyways, now we're at the Belair siding, just south of downtown Clearwater. They're hooking up to some freight cars here on the main line. But as you'll see here, there's something going on. Not exactly sure what, but something weird's happening. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but you can see the conductors going back and disconnecting the locomotives from the cars they just hooked up to. So now for whatever reason, they disconnected from those cars on the main, threw the switch, and now they back down the siding to pick these cars up first. people waiting at the crossing are not happy. Most of them are not used to seeing trains here, I'm sure. After the conductor realigns the switch to the main, they're going to back down and hook up to the cars that they originally hooked up to. And I guess it's going to remain a mystery why they didn't grab those cars on the main line first. Oh well. But that's it for them here at the Belleair siding. I'm going to jump ahead of them to the north so I can head them off. And it's been about 5 minutes and all those people are still waiting. Some have gotten impatient and started to turn around.
Now, unfortunately, I did not get to catch L791 street running back through downtown Clearwater. However, I did make it up here to Safety Harbor, which is my hometown, and I'm going to catch them coming northwards. That's the Whistle Stop over there. Used to be a pretty good restaurant, I'm not sure nowadays. But I've heard that CSX train crews used to get off their train as long as it would fit in between the crossings, and they would eat there back in the day. Pretty cool. Those days are long gone now.
Oh great, more audio problems. That's okay. You might be wondering where they got these tanker cars from. They weren't there when they left the Belleair siding. I was beginning to wonder why I was waiting here longer than expected, but then it occurred to me when I saw the tanker cars that they must have stopped at Brentag Clearwater, which is the only place north of the Belleair siding that receives tanker cars. There's a derelict hopper car in between the locomotives and tanker cars for safety. I just want to reiterate how frustrating it can be to take time out of your day to make sure you catch the train, get ahead of it and take a video, one that's worth posting on YouTube, just to get home and find that the audio has been corrupted. But I really enjoyed capturing this today, so you can't let something like that stop you, right? So we know those tanker cars in the front came from Brentag, right? What about the rest of the train? Conrad Yelvington in Largo and Carroll's Building Materials in St. Pete are the only two industries on the Clearwater Subdivision that receive open hopper cars. And those two box cars you see right now are from A&M Supply in Pinellas Park. This train is exactly 51 cars long today. Perhaps that's why there's two GP40s pulling today. However, throughout my entire life, there's always been a mix of either one or two locomotives pulling trains on this line. If anyone knows the specific reason for that, drop it in the comments below. Or if you have any other fun facts on the Clearwater Subdivision, I'd love to hear about it. And this is where I'm going to end my day, at the abandoned siding and platform off State Road 580. Check out that maintenance of way equipment they've stored here on the old siding. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching this video today, and thank you for putting up with the audio issues. If you enjoyed this video today, please like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, drop it in the comments below. I really appreciate it. Hearing your feedback is important to me, and I always enjoy learning new things. And with that, I'm your host, Eric, and I will see you all on the next one.